Have you ever had that feeling staring at a giant pile of notes right before a big exam, just completely swamped? Well, today we're breaking down a new tool that says it can fix all that. It's called Thea, an AI study partner. So let's dive in and see what that really means.
Right? This scene is just way too familiar. You've got this mountain of lecture notes, stacks of textbook pages, and you honestly have no clue where to even start. It's that classic pre-exam panic that we've all been through.
It's kind of wild when you think about it. We've got all this amazing technology in our lives, but the way we actually study, it feels like it's stuck in the dark ages. Just highlighting, rereading, it's not always the best way to make things stick, but that might finally be changing.
So, what's this new way of doing things? Meet Thea. The whole idea is simple. You take all your course material, and I mean everything, and you let an AI instantly spin it up into a personalized study kit just for you. It's like having a smart assistant who's an expert in your specific class.
And listen, when they say you can upload anything, they are not kidding. We're talking about your messy handwritten notes, PDFs, those long lecture videos, entire textbooks, study guides, even pictures. You can even just type in a description of your test and it'll get to work. That flexibility is a huge part of the appeal here.
The whole process is designed to be super straightforward. You go from that feeling of chaos to total clarity in basically 3 steps. 1, you upload all your stuff. 2, Thea's AI instantly gets to work, creating flashcards, study guides, and practice questions. And 3, you just start studying with tools that are perfectly tailored to what you need to know. The key word there is instantly.
And of course, it's built for how we actually live now. So whether you're at your computer, on a tablet, or just scrolling on your phone, your custom study kit is right there with you. Now this is where it gets really impressive. Thea works in over 80 languages. And that's not just some small feature. It's a game changer. It means students from all over the world can learn complex subjects in their own native language, which is just a massive leg up. Okay, so it's fast, it's convenient, it's global, but let's get to the real question here. How does it actually make you learn better? Is it just a fancy trick, or is there something more going on? Well, this is where the science comes in.
This really gets to the heart of it. On one side, you have the old school way, which is all about passive recall. Just rereading your notes or highlighting a textbook. It feels like you're being productive, but a lot of that info just goes in one ear and right out the other. The other side is smart study, built on active recall. That's where you force your brain to actually pull the information out. That's the stuff that builds strong, lasting memories.
So how does Thea get you to do that? It uses a bunch of proven methods. You've got active recall, which we just talked about. Then there's spaced repetition. That's a clever trick where it shows you info right before you're about to forget it, which helps lock it in. It also mixes up the kinds of questions it asks you, so you're ready for anything. And it even uses gamification to make memorizing stuff actually kind of fun. So in the end, what you get is this powerful toolkit. There are personalized questions that actually get harder as you get smarter. Thea can whip up a custom study guide from all your notes. You've got flashcards and games for all the key terms, and you can even take practice tests to feel what it's like under pressure. Every tool has a specific job to do.
And it definitely seems like this whole approach is catching on. The platform already has a community of over 1 million learners. That's a huge number, especially for a tool that's so new.
And the reviews from users? Well, they're not exactly holding back. You've got this one from Ryu in India, who just says, "I love the AI. Best website ever, 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 ever." You gotta love that energy. Then there's Juliet from Spain, who talks about the speed and the impact, saying, in just a few seconds, it creates notes and questions. It is literally life-changing.
And finally, this one from Vitalina in Slovakia really sums it up. This tool is a lifesaver. You hear that again and again. It's pretty clear that it's solving a real, painful problem for students everywhere.
But the origin story is what really blew my mind. You'd think some giant tech corporation built this, right? Nope. It was founded in 2023 by a guy named Baker, who was a junior in high school at the time. He just saw a need for better study tools and decided to build one himself. Now, the mission is to make this kind of powerful AI education accessible to absolutely everyone. So when you put all of this together, the technology, the science, the incredible story behind it, you start to realize that tools like Thea aren't just another app. They could be a real shift in how we approach learning, which leaves us with a pretty big question to think about. Is this what the future of personalized education is going to look like?